Greetings. Okay. I pray to God that my microphone does not give me any shit. I pray to God. So, greetings. This is gonna be our happy hour. Typically, you guys might be used to it on Thursdays. If you're new here, I usually do this on Thursdays. Um, but yeah, my schedule. So, just as a heads up, as far as I know, I have mandatory Thursdays that I have to work every other Thursday. So there might be an exception to some of our happy hours falling on a Friday night rather than. Did YouTube change something? They don't have bubbles anymore. It looks weird. Hey sis. So some of our happy hours will be on Fridays if I work those Thursdays. So every other Thursday. So um let me put the names that are on the list in the chat because I forgot to do that. So let's see. Okay. So the list is pretty not too long. So if you guys are interested, the list is still open. Let's see. Okay. So that's the list right there, as you can see. So if you want to know where you're at on the list, there it is. Hey sis. Hey Tori. How you doing, sis? Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. I want to use this deck tonight. This is a new deck. I have not used it yet. I just got it literally like maybe 30 minutes ago or so. So it came in the mail today. So I'm going to read with these oracle cards if I feel led to. I don't know. I have to see how I feel. If I feel led to use them in this reading, but I will use the tarot as well. Okay. Sure. First person on the list is Breyonna. Shamia second, Namiko third, and Mahogany fourth. So far, that's who I have on the list. If you're interested, all of the information is linked in the description box or in the chat. It should be pinned in the chat. So let's get started. Okay, so Breyonna, you have two messages. Messages from Spirit regarding your career right now. Okay. Let me see. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah, let me see. I don't know if I want to use this deck yet. We'll see. All right. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Message from Spirit and guard regarding Breyonna's career. Energy. What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know? Messages regarding her career. Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this feels like a transitional energy to me with the Six of Swords. Like you're moving into one phase into another. So it's kind of like this split energy between being in one space, one energy into another. So your work situation, your career, it is going to improve, especially with the Queen of Pentacles being here. That to me is reassuring that your finances are going to be okay. As far as like your career, like, you know, just messages is kind of like just leaving it open to Spirit. Like what messages Spirit have around my career, nothing specific. So if it's a matter of your financial status, I would say that it is going to improve. You might be led in some kind of way with your career. Like it's not just going to be completely just Spirit doing everything. There is something you're going to be led to move towards, or it could be something that you might feel like you don't really want to do at the time. It could be a sacrifice or something that you make, or like, I prefer not to do this, but I got to do what I got to do. That actually leads you into a better position, if that makes sense, of some sort. And then with the Seven of Pentacles being here, Spirit is saying like right now, like in the end of it all, you're going to see your efforts pay off, or maybe why certain things did not take place at the time that you wanted, maybe certain seasons where you might have felt kind of a sense of lack, let's say, or you had some broke days, or maybe going to jobs or something that you just didn't like, or being in a position at work that you're not really in favor of and you want to progress, but you feel like it just something is just not coming together. That's all for a purpose. And I feel like once everything pretty much aligns, where there's something shifting or improving in your finances or your career as well, you're going to see why there was some sort of so-called delay. But I don't feel like it's really a delay. I feel like it's just timing. I'll use this card to clarify because I want to make sure I'm on the right path. Any messages, Holy Spirit, in regards to Breyonna's career? Archangel Michael. Okay. So it says wise, honest, trustworthy, observant. So there's some type of information or something. It could be like someone else, but I don't really feel like it's anyone else um that's going to help you in a sense with making a change. Like I said, you're going to be guided to do something. And like I said, it may be like a little uncomfortable and an uncomfortable move or something that maybe you don't really feel like is favorable, but you got to do it anyway. That is actually going to set you in the right direction. So there's um, some sort of wisdom or something spirit is telling you to pay attention to. And then with that white dove, this white dove is right here above the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's also divine spirit. That's a message. That's some type of guidance, direction. So yeah. So even if you are making a decision, you're not really, in hindsight, you're not doing it alone. You still have that assistance, that help. And it seems more spiritual than it does like an actual person in the way, or you know what I mean? It's something that you're gonna get a light bulb or some sort of action to do that's gonna change the direction. It's gonna free you of something too with the devil card at the bottom of the deck. Feel like spirit doesn't want you to like, and this is something that I'm working through too, but not to get too caught up on, keeping up with the Joneses, or worry so much about how you look if, you know, something is not the way that you want it to look when it comes to your materials or your stability. You got to do what you got to do, or it could be like you're in the process of progressing and maybe it might look like you're failing, but Spirit wants you to release yourself from that pressure, if that makes sense. The pressure of how you look, how you appear, or that so-called sense of failure, if that makes sense. Too much pressure on the self, pretty much. Okay. Hey. Hello. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read your, I think you got a loved one too. Let me see. Your next major shift coming in to your love life. What is the next major shift coming in for you in your love life? Let's see. Spirit, what do you want? Oh, shit. What is it that Breyonna needs to know in regards to her love life? What is the next major thing in her love life? The next major shift in her love life. What is the next? Okay. All right. If my mic goes out, please let me know, you guys, because I don't want to be reading for somebody for like 10 minutes and then it's like. So you have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles as well. I feel like one of the things, like Spirit say, like this shift, it starts with you. When it comes to your heart, comes to the desires of your heart. You have like, I mean, I feel like every human being, has an ideal about love, whether it's a beautiful idea or it's painful or it's just kind of like, I can do without love. Everybody has a perspective on love. There's an ideal type of romantic energy that you desire. Like there's something that you desire in your love life, something specific that you wish to experience just in general. And I feel like it could be something to do with like, I don't know if you think about aging with someone, like growing old with someone, but it could be more specific, like someone that you can grow old with, and this person loves you throughout every phase, every age, you know what I mean, of your life, your beauty, when you change physically, and still love you. But there's something here that I feel like Spirit is saying, like the shift is going to come when I feel like maybe I'm gonna have to clarify this because I don't want to just, before I say that, let me see. Nothing bad. I just want to make sure that I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, temperance. Okay. So the temperance card for me in this instance is kind of like this desire that you have for this equal give and take, a relationship that's harmonious. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's like there's a harmony between the two. There's a ease, there's a flow, there's a almost like this, it's like a peace, an internal peace and an external peace in your relationship. So there's this dreamy energy, very like Venus, romantic, loving, you know, safe, home, comforting type of vibe to this connection. But there's also this lighthearted energy behind it. You want a connection where there's no ego involved. It's kind of just like we can connect and vibe and be vulnerable with each other, not put on masks or pretend or try to one up each other or play like we don't care. It's like you want something that is pure and that flows with ease, like a deep chemistry, a spiritual chemistry as well. Spirit wants you to hold on to that. Like hold on to this and you will see a shift in your love life. And I almost wanted to say with this Knight of Swords, it's like you're also going to see a shift in the type of partners that you are attracted to. Like you're not going to be attracted to certain things anymore, because some of these things I feel like could be people that may be a bit emotionally distant or cold or not as emotionally available as you would want or deserve, rather, because the Queen of Cups is very deep emotionally. She holds a lot of depth. So with the Knight of Swords being here, Knight of Swords to me is kind of like this abrasive energy, someone that is not really that emotional, um, someone that is quick to cut you off. Not saying that that's what you deal with all the time or the majority of what you dealt with, but it's something maybe that you've been attracted to at a time where a person was not emotionally as open as you would desire or want them to be. It's always something that keeps them arm's length, or um, they don't open up or they don't really share their thoughts or their emotions with you. It's very, no, I'm good, I'm cool, I got this. You know what I mean? Instead of being connected. So you will see a shift in the type of partners that you may have been attracted to. You're not going to see some of this as desirable as something that, oh, I'm going to rise to the occasion and move towards this person. And, hopefully they'll open up to me, or they'll see something different in me that they'll want to open up. They'll want to express themselves. That's not going to be there anymore. Then with the Five of Pentacles, no longer giving or extending yourself. It's like knowing when to pack up and leave, knowing, the value of what you give. There could be something too that you say no to that maybe you used to be like, yeah, I'll pour into this, or I'll give to this, or I'll be patient with this. It's like you're gonna say no to something, I feel like. Let's see what else. Energy healing. Yeah, so you have holistic well-being, thriving, and vibrant. So this is actually healing for you when, however you feel led to, like, kind of hold on to that love that you desire within yourself, like really believe in it, stand firm in it. And it's not easy because, especially if you're dealing with a person, or you know what I mean? Like they could be showing you the opposite of what you desire, what you want, but hold on to that no matter what this person's actions are. And I'm not saying to put up with something that is undesirable or something that you don't deserve. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be delusional and be like, oh, I want this in a relationship, even though this person's not showing me that. I'm gonna stick to my guns and I'm gonna stay in this and hope that they change. Not that type of energy. It's kind of like either you align with that which I deserve, or get out of the way so the person that is aligned with me can show up. type of energy. And yeah, it could get kind of lonely, especially with this Five of Pentacles. It could feel kind of lonely when you stick to that standard and you don't settle, because there's something inside of you and you settle. Like, think of it this way, because I feel like people don't understand this perspective sometimes. And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, but I don't understand how people could say they want something in love, but they're willing to stay and entertain a situation that doesn't give them that, rather than sacrificing maybe a season of being by yourself and not having a mate or having a sex partner for a while, whatever, a companion or whatever, for a while, in order to allow what it is that you're desiring really. Because in hindsight, you're settling when you just say, okay, what I desire within myself, I'm just going to put that to the side just for the sake of having somebody. That's settling to me, rather than being like, you know what? I desire this. I know what I want. I know that I deserve this. I know that it exists. And I'm not going to just settle for anything. I want to make myself available for this, and I'm not going to let it go until I receive it. Because that love that you have that's there, it exists for a reason. It's not just something that just dwells inside of you for no reason. It's meant to be experienced. It's meant to be shared. So the longer you fool around with what is not in alignment with you, the longer it takes for that thing that is meant for you to come in. So I feel like when you stand on that truth, whatever that is in your heart that you truly desire, and you stand on that and you open your heart to receive that, you're going to see a major shift. And again, you're not going to give your energy where it's not deserved, where it is not appreciated. You know what I mean? No more of that. And it's going to shift the desire for certain types of people, certain types of energies. It's not going to appeal to you anymore. You're not going to be appeased by, the trauma stories. And not saying that we don't have history and people can't vent and tell their story, but it's kind of just like excuses not to do better. Like, oh, this happened to me, my ex did this, or yeah, when I was with, my ex, and or this, or these women are all like this, and blah, blah, blah. And this is the way I am, to the point of like, okay, are you going to change though? Or you can't force someone to be that what you desire. You can't force yourself to be what someone else desires either. So make yourself available for what you truly desire. And if you're not clear, what type of love story do I really desire for myself? What do I really see? Like, what does that look like for me? Like, get clear on that, because once you do, you have a better point of attraction, and when you're getting less of that thing that you really desire and deserve, you won't entertain it. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. That was your love reading, sis. The next major shifts in your love life. All right, so much love to you, Breyonna. If you're watching live, or whether you watch this post live, much love to you. Enjoy your weekend. We'll go ahead and move on to the next read. So Shamia, Namiko, Mahogany, and Alexis so far is who I have on the list. So Shamia, your timestamp is it 18? I can't see. 1827. My eyesight. Lord help it today. Shamia. Let's see. Okay, love reading for you and this particular person. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's clear our previous energies. Shamia and her person in question. What does Shamia need to know? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? The Four of Swords. Temperance. The Devil. I don't know why I heard sharpening, or sharpness. I don't know what that means yet. I don't know what that's trying to say. But Four of Swords, the Temperance, and the Devil. Let me pull a couple more. It's the Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. There's something on your mind here that maybe you're trying to get clear about, as far as could be like a trust thing here with this person. Hmm. There is healing that is at the center of this. Maybe you're trying to overcome or heal something connected to this person or the situation. Could be, like I said, a trust issue thing where you're trying to heal from maybe some lack of trust. So I'm not really getting that you shouldn't, but you shouldn't trust. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords and the Devil, though. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just like, how invested are you really? And there's something that had to have triggered this. So doesn't necessarily mean that this person did anything that, really would warrant this. It could be a trigger that just popped up here for a reason, though. So whatever this trigger is, it is for the sake of you healing through something. Not to insult your intelligence, it doesn't mean that you're wrong about something. I feel like regardless if you're right or wrong, that there's something with this person that you can't fully trust. At the end of it, there's still something here that leads back to healing. Because the Temperance and the Four of Swords, to me, that screams healing. And with the sharpening thing, there's something here that is kind of painful and also kind of goes to the whole trying to seek clarity. So yeah, I feel like you're really trying to discern whether this person is really safe to really invest in this, or are they truly invested in you? Like, is it real? Is it for, like, is this person truly invested? Um, let me clarify the Nine of Swords too. Dang, come on. It's like crippled in fear. Yeah, justice. It's like you don't want to make the wrong decision about this person or the wrong judgment call on this person or the situation. There's a few major arcana cards here, so they do need to be considered. I feel like you are picking up on something here that does need to be healed, does need to be addressed, something that is amiss here, whether it's like past issues, patterns, something that you've experienced in the past, whether it was with this person or outside of this person. You might be seeing, whether you're aware of this person's past or their history before maybe they got with you or whatever the case may be. There's something that I feel like you're recognizing that needs to be addressed that might be a toxic thing here. But there's a bit of obsession around whatever this is, to the point where maybe you're making it a bit more like a spooky story, more of the boogeyman than it actually really is, if that makes sense. So a shadow is just simply a shadow, but we can look at a shadow and make it into a big monster or assume it's a ghost or something evil, right? But it's just something that needs to be confronted or faced. And that's kind of the vibe that I get from this. So I feel like, really concerned about, am I really being valued? Am I going to be valued? Is this person really invested, or is it worth the investment with this person? You're afraid of making the wrong decision here. That's the biggest thing that I keep getting. You may feel like this person does not value you at times, or you question. It's like you question it, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. I'm gonna clarify with this angel oracle card and see what is. Dang, there's a lot the spirit wants to say to you. This is one of those things that I will say, like, if you feel swarmed with thoughts and different perspectives and different possibilities, or what if it's this, what if it's that, like your mind is swirling, I would suggest to kind of step away from the situation in some manner. It can't, it may not be like you just cut this person off. It could just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna like trip off about or trip out or trip on this person. I'm going to just trust right now that whatever I need to know and whatever I need to see will be revealed to me. I don't have to make an urgent decision or judgment call on this situation or this person right now, because if you don't have clarity, don't make no decision, don't make no move until you have clarity or you have peace about a situation. So there's something about this where spirit is kind of just like, just chill for a second. Divine self, intuition, balance, connection with spirit. Yeah, you got to find balance. it's too much energy going on. It could be, I'm kind of getting like this anxious energy from this. Like even as I'm reading it, there's this anxious energy and almost like foggy energy. Like I can read into the energy, but I'm feeling the energy. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. It feels very foggy and kind of confusing at the same time. So I feel like you're needing balance. And that's why I was kind of getting that energy of taking a break or just chilling. Don't force yourself into making any judgments, any decisions, or any conclusions until you're at a place where you have balance and you have peace to really discern what's really going on or how to move. Okay. But other than that, it's not focusing on this person, this is where they're at with you, how they feel, because that's not what's really important right now. What's important, I feel like, is spirit saying, yeah, there is something here that needs to be addressed. How it is addressed, whether it's within the self, like checking the self, or both, like, the situation with this person. There could be some insecurities here, something that needs to be voiced, but there's this energy of wait, though. Allow things to kind of unfold, or let things get more clear. Allow yourself to be more clear, more balanced, because you can't do anything under this energy right now. And if it be that this person is something about them, leave it to spirit to reveal that to you, or just allow this person, because it's going to be revealed, whatever you need to know, whether move forward or not move forward, or take a chance, not take a chance, discuss this or deal with it within the self. There's something here where it's like a choice, a decision, how to address the situation, what needs to be seen or uncovered. It will. Okay. It is not the time, though. I don't feel that. The energy's too all over the place right now. Definitely mentally. So I hope that makes sense or is helpful. All right. Okay. So, Yaminah, thank you. Yeah, that's your reading, Shamia. Much love to you. I hope that was helpful and I made sense and it wasn't confusing or anything. But yeah, so if y'all are on here with me, hey sis, the list is still open, sis. It is. You're welcome. You're welcome, Shamia. If you guys are on here watching live and I'm reading you, if something doesn't make sense or you feel like you need clarity, let me know. Don't just leave it. Let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Namiko, Mahogany, Alexis, Yaminah. I see you, sis. I'm gonna add you to the list. Tori, let me know. The list is still open. So Namiko, 2822 is your timestamp. And you want to know what's going on with this connection with this particular person. Let's see, what is the energy? Clear up previous energies. What does Namiko need to know in regards to this connection? Excuse me. Lord. Let's see. Come on now. What is going on? What's going on? The Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I'm going to pull two more. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. It's kind of like you are trying to discern, like, it's kind of like two different energies here with you. Like, I can either be the Empress with you or I can be the Queen of Swords with you. It's kind of like, this is how I'm getting like your energy is towards the whole situation. Because with the Ten of Swords, there is this burdensome energy in a way. This person could have done something to betray you, play you, or, kind of left a bad taste in your mouth. Or it could just be something within yourself that is kind of just like, this is too much for me. It could even be just the weight of thinking about the situation. So thinking about something too deeply or too much, or how we're looking at it, it can be kind of a heaviness, kind of a stress, or just like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't even know if it's worth dealing with it. So with the Empress card, there is some type of desire for affection or desire to give and to experience that back. But then there's this other side where it's like, nah, but I need to be more logical about this. I need to discern this a little bit more. I need to check the facts here. I don't know if I should do so much or do too much. Maybe in the past you feel like you did do too much with this situation or this person, or you gave too much, or you showed up too much, you gave too much love or attention or affection. And in some way, maybe you feel like it's not being reciprocated. So there's a little bit of this backtracking, like, okay, nah, I need to simmer it down a little bit. I need to chill and check everything, discern what's really going on here. Um, there could be something about this person's career or your career with this worker bee with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting something with like career, building something in that regard. It's just right now, you don't really have as much high hopes. You may feel like there's something that is promising or could be promising, giving the opportunity to really work on something or build it. It could be, but there's like, you don't really have that mindset. You know how in the beginning of something we're excited about, it's like you have this childlike, like you're bubbly, you're excited, you feel like you have something to wake up to and look forward to. It's like, I got this going on, and you're just kind of in la la land. It's like that little kid, fun, playful, lighthearted excitement, optimism, hopefulness. But at some point, it's kind of like the reality sets in that there's things that you're going to have to work through certain things, or it may not pan out exactly the way that you want to, and then you got to go back and remind yourself, is this something that I really want? Is it something I'm really being called to? It's like you're checking the facts of this, because whatever the situation is right now, it's not as chipper as it once was. I don't know why I use that word chipper. I don't know if that's the right context, but that word came out of my mouth, so I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to clarify with this deck here, this oracle deck. What's going on with this connection? The power of prayer. Surrender, believe, affirm, and release. So this is one of those situations that you are going to have to take it up with divine source, because it's like at this point, this is kind of like a surrender period, a pause. And I do feel like there's some type of spiritual message, some type of confirmation or revelation. It may not be the most spiritual, on the surface. It could be like the message comes through another person, or something maybe even that you just come across like a synchronicity, or you could have a dream about it. Spirit is going to speak to you though. And I get, could even be an understanding of why it is important to discern how you extend and give yourself or your energy, but not just like be careful who you give your energy to. Not that. It's more so like you could be blaming yourself or being like, why did I do this? Why did I give too much? Or why did I say that? That was stupid, or I feel dumb, or I played myself. Rather than looking at it from that perspective, I feel like Spirit's going to give you another perspective of why certain things do require your love and your energy or affection, but also how to give of yourself in some kind of way where you're not compromising yourself. I hope I'm making sense. So this is a situation where you are being called to surrender to it, but also seek divine counsel and trust that Spirit is going to clarify things for you. Spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next reading. I hope that resonated with you. Yeah, let me know if that resonates, Namiko. I don't know if you're on, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I'm sorry about the dog barking. People always, there was no point in even coming in here doing that, because Like I'm reading, like that could have waited. Like they always do shit like that. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why? I don't like this new thing that they doing with YouTube because I can't read the comments clear. They look kind of jumbled up. Looks fucking weird. I don't like it. I don't like the new update too much. It's okay, but you know, the chat looks weird. Okay. Well, I'm glad it resonates, sis. You're welcome. Enjoy your weekend too. Be safe. All right. Miss Mahogany, Alexis, and then Yaminah. What did I do with my water? Thank you. I appreciate you too, sis. Okay. Mahogany. I really need my water right about now. I will. All right. Okay, I see two different ones. So the first one is a needed word from your spiritual team, and then your other one, we'll get to that in a second. Okay. So much needed word from your divine team. What do they want you to know? Let's see. Ollie, you got stuck? Can somebody get Ollie? Poor baby. She's stuck in here. I didn't know you were still in here. Poor baby. Ollie. She was in here when the sun was up. I guess she's like, okay, the sun's down. I want to leave. They like sitting by the window. All right. Divine team. What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know? Can somebody get Ollie? She's trying to get out. Poor baby. Okay. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Death card, Page of Cups. This is like a motivational kind of push you forward type of energy where they're encouraging you. So the two fives here, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, you might be going through something that's a bit challenging for you at the moment. You may kind of feel like you're fighting a battle on your own, or it could be like something silent that you're dealing with. You're not involving anybody in it with you. It's kind of just like this is my battle. I gotta do this. I know. Let me see if I can get Winter to get you. I can't because I don't have my other phone. Does not let me send. Hold on. This thing is dead. Let me let Ollie out real quick. They always do this. It's either people interrupting me or it's my animals. Guaranteed. Meow. Yeah, poor baby. Okay. So the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, there is something challenging that you're dealing with. Like I said, I do feel it's something you're keeping to yourself. And strangely enough, you have the Five of Pentacles too. The only one you don't have is the Five of Cups. But other than that, you are going through a transition or some type of shift, a major change. And it could be something within the self rather than it is external things, or at least first, that's how it starts off. It's happening within yourself. So some sort of patterns are being broken here too. They want you to open up to trusting in some kind of way. Maybe you're not the type of person that really seeks out help from people, or you don't tell too much of your business. Maybe you like to handle things on your own, but I don't feel like your spiritual team is encouraging you to do that, because it's almost like this pot that's overboiling. You know what I'm saying? Like the top is about to pop off of this pot. Like you can't keep whatever this is inside going. I'm not sure if this conflict is just like internal conflicts, or is this also like conflicts with some people outside as well. Maybe not a lot of people, maybe just one or two or a few, but there's something here that is erupting, and it's like an uncomfortability in your energy. You may be kind of annoyed by certain people or things, and you're just kind of fed up with situations, environments, or people. And I feel like that is a testament to some type of change going on inside of you. And I don't feel like it's a bad shift. It's just kind of like your spirit is disturbed by something. It's like saying like, hey, we don't like this, we ain't feeling this, or we just outgrown this. So it's gonna feel uncomfortable. Let's see. What's going on? Yeah, watch for like unnecessary arguments with people, or if you feel like somebody's trying to antagonize you, like try not to feed into it, not to stoop on the like get down on that level. And it's not to say don't stand your ground or anything like that, but it's kind of, you know how to manage or handle the energy. So some of this could be happening to also show you or your spirit, like something within your spirit is like, this is not it, this needs to happen. If this didn't happen, I wouldn't change, or I wouldn't let go of the things I needed to. So sometimes the conflict has to arise in order for the shift to happen, and that's kind of what I'm getting. Focus on your health, wellness, active, radiant, and nourishment. Okay, so this could be literal like wellness, physical wellness, as well as your mental health, your emotional health. I do feel like spirit wants you to allow some support or help, because sometimes when we carry, even emotionally, mentally, we carry a lot that will affect our body. So kind of giving that, and if you don't feel safe to give that vulnerability to someone close to you, release it, give it to your divine team to help you with. Because that Page of Cups, to me, I'm hearing returning back to center within yourself. So yeah, that's your message from your divine team, like to take care of yourself, like really what feels right to you. There's something here that feels like we got to change some patterns, and it could be too some eating habits and things. Around this time, it's funny, around this time of year I usually feel led to detox, um like certain things I'll be led, like throughout the year I'll do different like cleanses and stuff. But during fall season, I feel led to like certain types of herbs and things like that to cleanse myself. Certain, I don't know, like something with like the solar plexus comes to mind too around this time of cleansing your gut. I don't know what that's about, but I always get that itch, that detox itch around this season with the stomach, the solar plexus. All right, sis. So that was your first question. Let's see. Your other one was about career, finances, funds. Okay. Hey. Hey, sis. Let me see. Message from Divine Spirit about finances, career. What's going on with her money? Her money. What's going on, Spirit? Four Swords, Eight of Swords, Star. Spirit is saying, number one, again, your health is coming up again. Like, do not overwork yourself. Okay. Like, remember to take care of your wellness, take care of you, right? Make sure that you're good, not just on a physical level, like what you eat and all of that and working out, but also what's going on the internal self, like mentally, emotionally, like all of those things. Um, like, Spirit doesn't want you to get to a place where you overwork yourself, where you burn out. So honor rest. The hustle and bustle, sometimes like we gotta have balance in that. We gotta do what we gotta do, but you have to honor yourself. Like sick days. They have sick days at work for a reason. They have paid time off for a reason. So when you have those days where you just don't feel up to it, you might be like me, like, I don't like messing up with my money. But if my physical being is like, we can't do it, we're not feeling this today, you got to honor that. So there could be something that you're called to change your situation that maybe you don't want to. You could be in your head about it, or maybe you feel like, oh, am I going to have to do this, or I'm going to have to do that? Like, you might be projecting too far out in the future, like worried about something that hasn't happened yet. Like, okay, well, if I don't have enough of this, okay, then what's going to happen? And I'm getting like, spirit is wanting you to watch that too, because potentially what I'm getting for you is that if you follow, and I try not to make everything so spiritual. I really do. But I get it. Like, it all comes full circle. Like, you can't be just physical being all the time and not have a spiritual ground, and vice versa. Um, in this instance, I'm kind of getting like discerning what's best for you and what's right for you. When you honor the cycles, you honor what's going on around you, honor the season or the present moment that you're in, how you feel, where do you want to be, like all of those things. Ultimately, it's going to lead you to where you're supposed to be on your journey, and there is improvements here. But again, it's like spirit is saying, like, you got to take care of yourself. You got to be able to show up for what you're asking for. So it's like, you want more money, then it's like, prepare yourself for what comes with that, whether it's how you make that more money, or maybe taking on a bigger position. Are you ready for that? It's like spirit wants you to be in the right place. Like, everything is going to come full circle. So like, honoring your patterns, like honoring the fact, let's say, you know, you want to change in your career. Well, you got to make the change. Do you feel overworked and underpaid? Then something's got to change there. You have to honor where you're at, honor yourself, even the little funny moments and the awkward moments in your journey, because it's all going to pay off. And I'm not saying to just let everything just, flow to the wayside and don't do nothing. No. There are seasons though where you're going to be called to rest, and that is for a reason. That is not speaking about being lazy or anything like that. You need those times to yourself. There's a reason for that. You can't show up if your energy's off, if you're tired, if you're, you know what I mean? You're going to burn yourself out. You're not going to be able to think clear. You got to take care of you. And there's something here that I feel like spirit is saying, you're not as, it's like you're not as stuck or restricted as you may believe. There's a limited view of the situation. And I really feel like spirit is calling you to take care of your health here. Take care of you more. You might work too much, or I don't know, like you're busy, 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 and there's no actual me time. And maybe you feel guilty. Like, I know a lot of people feel guilty for taking breaks and stuff, or if they have to, like, they have plans to do something for the day or whatever, and they don't execute it, they feel bad. You have to listen to your inner being. If your body is saying rest and just relax, allow yourself to that, because you might actually find that when you're refreshed, you have a better perspective, you're more clear, you're able to show up more. But there's something that spirit's really emphasizing with your health, for real, or just, taking care of yourself in some kind of way, or resting. Slow down, give to yourself. Okay, pretty card. Archangel Raziel with rainbow, enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. So this kind of gives me like hermit vibes, where he's carrying this lantern. Um, yeah, sometimes you do need that moment of just going within, or just allowing yourself, maybe not like hard working, hard wiring yourself to go within and thinking and meditating in a way where meditating is not really thinking too much, but or going into the thoughts. It's just allowing things to just be and just be still. But like, that solitude, sometimes we think, when I'm with myself, I have to be thinking about, oh, what am I going to do? And you're contemplating, you're soul searching. Sometimes that other side of solitude is also just being. And when you're just being, there's a lot of things that will start to come together and come into order and play with you because you're present. So the more present you are, the more clearer things are around you, if that makes sense. So yeah, kind of what I'm getting from that. I hope I'm making sense. Alrighty. So Mahogany, that was your reading, sis. But things will improve. I feel like right now you're in the thick, you're in the middle of your situation, but you really do need to take care of yourself though. You really do. And like the more you honor your truth and what you want, how you feel, like keep aligning with that, because that star card to me feels like you can't expect things to improve. Like there is a silver lining, but you also have to be in a place where you are in alignment with yourself, and knowing in alignment doesn't always look like you're in alignment. Sometimes it is like the seasons that you feel like things are not happening, they're not progressing, or you may feel like things are slowing down or they're not working out. Like, no, it's just the perspective and understanding, okay, this is where I'm at, this is why this is happening, or I don't fully understand it, but I feel led to this, I feel led to go here, and trust your journey. I mean, you're living, right? You're just living. You're present in the moment. You're not thinking too much step by step, and you're not worried so much about the future. That does not help. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. I know sometimes I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? At least that's how I feel. Like sometimes I'd be like, what in the hell is you talking about? But anywho, Alexis, Yaminah, I think yeah, that was Simone, I think. Let me see. I think I've seen Simone. I did. Okay. That was Simone. I don't know where Tori went. She probably doesn't really need it, but okay. Alexis, 52. Yeah. So 52, 16. Enjoy your weekend, sis. If I didn't say that already, Mahogany, I don't know if you're watching, but enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Aw. I'm sorry about your fish. Let's see. Oh wow. Like I know this is not a fish, but it's kind of giving like pets, like fur connection with our, animals, our animal family. Oh, let's see. What messages? The Three of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, yeah. The Justice card. I don't know why I heard cycles of life, but there's nothing in here that says that, or energy, with the cards, literally like what the cards mean or anything. But I heard that, so I don't know. So I'm gonna honor it. I feel like your message, there's something, okay. I know that this might sound weird. So I don't know, like, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, because I know this is a sensitive energy, but it's kind of like when one thing leaves your life, something more, I don't want to say better, but more is going to be extended to you. So this Three of Pentacles is like there's something that may be on its way to you, something that is working itself out for you. This could be in the area of your stability or your finances. It could be something that's like coming together with that, because like the Five of Cups is like this person is in a deep state of sadness, right? It's a lot of remorse, regret, maybe just that pain, an unfortunate situation. But with the Three Cups that have spilled over and have broken, there's still two that stand and they're shiny. Like These ones are all cracked, and then the ones in the back, they're kind of like shiny and illuminated a little bit. So there's something that you can't see that is working out. There is something that is going to be added onto you with the Justice card. It's like some type of balance in your life, something coming together, something being, how do I explain it? Almost like a weight lifted. So with this, I would almost say it's kind of like, when certain people leave this realm, or when our fur babies or our scaly babies, whatever kind of animals we got, right? When something that has a spirit and essence leaves, it's not the end, and the energy's transmuted. So death brings birth. It's almost like the message to you was to not look at this as the end or look at this as a loss, but something being transmuted into more. So, for instance, let's say if you lose a pet, it could be that you gain a child, right? Or that animal transition, and it's like a blessing of a child. Or maybe not through death, but maybe you lose friendships, or you got to cut some people off and you gain more of a soul tribe, you gain something more. That's kind of the vibe, and it's more in a divine way, not in a demonic way where people are, killing their family for fortune and fame or something crazy to gain. It's just a natural divine order of things. So with death comes birth, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So I'm going to clarify this. Divine magic. And you know what this makes me think of? The Rainbow Bridge. And when people speak about the Rainbow Bridge, they say that on that side there will be like animals over there, like passed over animals, our pets on that side, sometimes ancestors. It's like the bridge between the spirit realm and the physical realm. So this card is called the Divine Magic card. It says wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishments. Yeah. There's the message here is that there is something beautiful that is going to come from this. There is some type of goals, dreams, or aspirations or wishes that are coming to fruition. And I do feel like for the most part, from what it seems, it does seem more like financial or job energy mainly, but that doesn't mean that other things can't unfold as well. Like kind of, what's the right word? I guess the term would be like domino effect. So one thing kind of kicks it off, and then there's things that start to come into play, like a series of things that start to unfold. So that's what I'm getting. Okay. Lastly, the other question was, what wishes next to come true for you? Goodness, why am I yawning? Let's see. What do you want her to know? What do you want Alexis to know? What do you want Alexis to know? Come on, this card's acting silly. Okay. Seven of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands, the Sun in reverse. What? I got a Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if this is like one of those things on the surface that you would really be happy about, like, or what you would think is a wish, but for some reason it's like deep down, like, I feel like you really would be happy with this. So there could be someone that you had, maybe you desired at a time. There's something or someone that you desired for a time, where you were really passionate about it, or you showed a lot of love towards this thing or this person. And I feel like you're going to see, like, with the Sun card in reverse, it's something that maybe you weren't able to really see. You might have kind of had an ideal about the situation, or maybe something happened with the Sun card that wasn't as happy as you thought or as good as you thought. But there's something where you're going to finally, so maybe you already know what the situation or this person is not good for you. but there's still this, should I invest, should I not invest in it? With the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords, I feel like the next wish is that you are going to move past this. You're going to finally move past it and let it go. And you're going to be blessed for it. This is kind of like that glow up card. We don't seek to stunt on our exes or our enemies, you know, like in this toxic thing. Like a healthy person does not seek revenge or seek to you know, improve their life just to prove to other people that, see, you didn't break me. It's more so to prove to yourself that you can do it, that you can transform your life for the better, and that you can excel and you can grow and see the fruits of your labor in life, or just be at peace and be happy. And I feel that is going to come to you because, like I said, just to conclude the last reading that you got, I am picking up something with your financial situation improving, or something with the job, because that's where it's going to lead to. Whatever's leaving your life, whatever you're closing out, whatever naturally left your life, or you had to leave it or cut it off, it is going to lead to more coming to you. Let's see. Everything is okay. You have 444 on this mailbox, and then the envelope says big news in the rainbow colors, mind you, because you did have that magic card, divine magic, that had the rainbows on it. So it says reassurance, support, guidance, and overseeing. So something good is going to come your way, like some type of, could literally be a letter, but I don't feel that. I feel like it's something, some type of communication, yes, that is going to let you know, like, spirit is over this. There's something divine about it. It could be, if you get a phone call about an opportunity or a job or something, the number might be 444 or something with angel numbers or something, or the person's name. Something could be significant around this time or connected to some type of opportunity or correspondence. And that is spirit letting you know that everything is going to be okay. There's something significant here about a message. Okay. All right. So that was your reading, Alexis. I hope that resonates, or, you know, encourages you and gives you some peace and some support. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. So I'm sending much love to you as always, Alexis. Thank you. I appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. I just seen a read. Luie, hopefully I'm saying that right. I will put you on the list, so you will be after Simone. So Yaminah's next, Simone, and then Luie. If anyone else is interested, the list is still open. So Yaminah, hey sis, I hope you're still on. I know you was on a little bit, not that long ago, maybe like an hour ago. I don't know. So let's tap in. So Yaminah, you wanted to ask, how does this person feel about you? Okay. Let's see. How does this person in question, Holy Spirit, and clear our previous energies? How does this person in question feel about Yaminah? How does this person currently feel about Yaminah? How does this person currently feel about Yaminah? Okay. Two of Pentacles and the Magician flew out. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Judgment. Dang. Out of the 5, you have 4 major arcana cards. I feel like this person, for one, this person can feel like you both are kind of like playing games with each other, or not showing your true feelings, showing your true face. There's kind of like this putting up a front here. This person could feel like you are kind of holding back, kind of keeping your emotions concealed. I do feel like this person's playing a little bit of a game as well. This person feels like they need to present themselves a certain way to you, but there's a little bit of I feel like this person knows that they cannot be the magician with you. So the magician in this instance is like, I feel like somebody that plays a lot of games, may kind of front about what they got going on, who they are to make themselves look a little bit better or more appealing, um, or play games with you so they feel like they're in control. They're the master here. I don't want you to think that you have any power over me or that much control, or that you affect my emotions like that. I'm going to play it off. That type of energy. This person, they see you, maybe they know that you are spiritual or that you have some gifts and things, like maybe you discuss some beliefs or some practices with this person. They feel like they can't come at you any kind of way because you'll see through it. Definitely with the magician energy. So it's like, I need to come correct and honorable. With the judgment card, this could be something reminiscent of the past. Because when I was shuffling, I seen the Six of Cups at some point at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this could be something, a situation from your past, this person. There is some type of energy of wanting to revitalize a situation or wanting, maybe wanting to correct something, if anything, between the two of you. Kind of like fix or right their wrongs. Maybe not for the full sake of you guys being together, but it does feel like this is someone that you have a history with and may even have been in a relationship with that you're asking about, the Hierophant and the Judgment card. There's something that you haven't fully revealed to this person. Maybe you feel like you needed to protect something here, like whether it was your emotions, something you wanted to share with this person, like you, or maybe you felt like you should have shared, but at the same time, it's kind of like you felt like you needed to protect yourself or protect your emotions, protect your heart, protect something about yourself. And it could even very well be something about your spiritual gifts or your spirituality. This person could feel like you are invested in something else. There's a feeling of like you haven't let something go fully, or you haven't let them go fully, but your energy is at the same time invested elsewhere. This person wants to show up for, like, this person would want to show up for you in a way that is desirable, but at the same time, it's like they know that coming as a magician would not be wise. They can't come that way to you. So it's almost like this is causing them to have to face a part of themselves that maybe they would have to be authentic and be raw and real, or actually do the work to be a better person, rather than, projecting that they're better, or that they got this and that going on, or like surface level shit like, yeah, I got my own business now. Not saying that that's not a good thing, but it's like, okay, well, I think I said this in another reading because this feels like deja vu. But like, yeah, like that's good. You got your shit together, but is your insides right? Or you still on some bullshit? You still immature? You still playing games? You know what I mean? Like those parts of the self, that's where the real work comes in. And I feel this Hierophant and the High Priestess energy is kind of like they have to match you, because the High Priestess and the Hierophant are counterparts. So I'm going to have to match your energy because you're going to see right through me. You're going to see my bullshit. So this Judgment card energy is like having to face parts of themselves that maybe, they've had, they've walked in this certain type of vibe or energy for years. Like it works for them. Let's see. What's this person? Ooh. Child. Okay. There's a lot of cards. Yeah, reality check, assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. Definitely. Definitely the energy. For real. And then you have energy healing, holistic well being, thriving, vibrant. So they might need to heal their heart chakra because I'm noticing all of this green, something with their heart, their emotions, forgiveness, Blessings in disguise, trust, revelation, significance, and surprise. So I feel like this person, they know that they have to do the work. They know this. They're not stupid. They're aware. And they even feel like with doing this, this can actually shift things between the two of you in a positive way where it's well worth the work. But the thing is are they up for the challenge? You can know all of that, but are you really up to doing the work? That's where this person is left, with I know the good in this. I know the benefit of it. I know the benefit for me. I know that it could possibly benefit my connection with you, or at least get to the point where you forgive me. If nothing else, where you forgive me, or we can move past whatever painful energy or confusion that we had and let things bygones be bygones. So this energy, I don't know if you're asking about a past person, but I'm definitely picking up on somebody from your past. So let me know, sis, if you're like on here, because yeah, kind of interesting. Okay. Alrighty. So that was your reading, sis. Yaminah, if you're watching, I don't know, let me know. But yeah, that was your read. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next read, which is Simone and then Luie. If anyone else is interested, the list is still open. All right, Simone. A past person. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that I'm on the right track. All right, sis. Enjoy your weekend and be safe. I'm gonna have to fix some of these timestamps because, like, after I always say this all the time, but after it hits a certain time on the clock, I be forgetting how to convert it. You're welcome. My pleasure, sis. Okay, let me see. Simone. All right, your question is about someone. You said he's been quiet lately. What are his thoughts and feelings? So let's see. What do you need to know? Let's clear all previous energies and messages. Oof. Let's see. What do you need to know? What does Simone need to know about this person on her heart and her mind as far as where this person's thoughts and feelings are? He's been quiet lately. Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, or yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This person is not gone from you. Let's see, what's his thoughts and feelings? Dang, yeah, Ten of Cups, definitely not. The Nine of Swords in reverse. You might be kind of worried, or if not worried, then just kind of. I wouldn't say worried. Let me know if you can hear me before I even proceed, because I just got a call, and the last time that happened, it messed with my mic. You guys hear me? Okay, good. Just making sure, because that call kind of interrupted. So, hold on. This lady drives me nuts. Like, she's always doing something while I'm trying to do something. So I don't feel like this person is gone, but it might be something that's kind of bothering you a little bit, like the silence. Maybe you feel rejected. This person could also feel rejected by you as well. but I'm not really getting that this person is gone. I gotta send this money to my mom. She's driving me crazy. Yeah, so this person's not gone from your life. I don't feel like anything towards you personally. The only thing that I can say is maybe this person feels a little rejected by you in some way, or they don't feel like their efforts are really getting them anywhere. But nonetheless, this person still has a clear focus of what they want with you. So there is some type of desire to extend energy. Like, that has not changed. That has not changed. So still, I can't with this right now. Trying to read. 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I just have to make sure I'm still on here. I apologize, Simone. That's my mom. But yeah, I don't feel like this person has gone anywhere. It just kind of feels like this person's energy is in this kind of low energy. Kind of depressed a little bit maybe, or just feeling rejected. So this person's energy towards you, like their feelings and their thoughts, is still focused on some type of end goal with you, maybe where you guys are together. With the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, like, I don't like projecting in readings like, oh, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, you guys, he wants to be together, he wants to marry you. But at the same time, there is some type of desire for end goal with you, even with the Knight of Cups here. Even with that says a lot. So yeah, his thoughts and feelings right now that I feel like Spirit wants you to know is like this person's absence or distance a little bit is more so coming from a place of feeling a little rejected, alongside of maybe other things that they're dealing with right now, that they're not so happy about, or just having a little bit of a kind of like where they feel like things are kind of not working out for them right now, and maybe another area too, not just with this situation, but something else going on in the back where they feel like they're stressed out about it. And like I said, I don't feel like this person is gone. I feel like this person will, still be in your energy, or you guys will still connect in some kind of way. Like, they're not done trying, or because they have a desire to be with you or get to a harmonious state together, where I do feel like being together is in the plans. I can't say to what extent, like marriage and kids. I won't say that confidently, because unless I really feel that from the cards. Even though the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles is here, I don't feel confident in saying like, yeah, he gonna want to marry you, he gonna have kids. Like, no. I feel it's more so of like wanting a harmonious situation and relationship with you, where you guys do build something. That is a desire. And I always tell people it's a desire, but it's up to this person how serious, how dedicated they are to making that happen and actually sustaining that connection. So divine timing card is in reverse. It says unfortunate struggle, disorder, resistance. So like right now, this person may feel like things are not moving in their time. Like, it's not happening in the time that they want it, in the manner they want it. And they do feel like this Nine of Swords energy. So that's their thoughts and feelings right now towards you. In spirit, Dang it, done threw all my cards out. Anyway, I'm sorry, Simone. That was a lot of distractions, like a lot. But yeah, that was a read. So as always, okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear me, because I was kind of scared. The last time I got a phone call, like my mic went out completely. So this microphone be giving me shit. I gotta remind myself to get me a better one. more quality. But yeah, that is the read, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read. Simone, thank you so much, sis, for your time and donating as well. Read, thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Luie. Anyone else interested, let me know before I get off of the live, because after this will be my last person so far that I have on the list. I will. Thank you, and you're welcome. My pleasure. Okay, so Luie, your reading was what do you need to hear right now? What is it that you need to hear right now? Okay. Divine Spirit, thank you for your divine will and divine guidance. What is it? What is it that Luie needs to hear right now? What is it that Luie needs to hear right now? What is of Luie's best intentions? What Luie needs to hear right now? Okay. King of Swords, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Feel led to pull 5 cards. King of Wands, the 5 of Swords. There could be an important decision that you're going to have to make. Or you're at a crossroads when it comes to which direction to go. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of this pressure between, I feel like whatever this crossroads that you could be in, it could be in regards to what makes sense to you versus where your passion lies, where you feel most like your heart desires to go, or what gives you drive and passion versus just what makes logical sense to you, what makes more practical sense based off of comfortability, based off of experience, based off of maybe routine versus something that is a little uncharted, you know. There could be a little bit of a fear of failure here, or fear of some sort of rejection or a wrong investment too. There's a part of yourself, though, I feel like the real fear here is not so much like gaining or losing anything, or if I don't gain, well, what will I lose, or whatever the fear is. It's more so of what you're going to have to part ways with. And it seems like it's something more personal than it is something outside of you. It seems more like a part of yourself that you're going to have to part ways with. It's almost like a grieving type of energy. Like, if I move towards this, I can't do this anymore, or I have to show up. You know how some people, they say they have fear of success, or they have fear of being in the spotlight, or fear of like, okay, if I do this, am I capable of maintaining this? Am I ready for the responsibility? Or, and then it could fall back into fail. Am I going to look like a failure, or just am I going to look stupid? There's something with that. I want to clarify the Two of Wands. The Fool, yeah. This has something to do with a path, a journey, or starting something fresh, new. And I'm being vague here because I'm not really getting what the two choices are. I feel like that's up to you. You know, that's something that's meant to be sacred and kept for you in spirit. But I do feel this is in regards to something new that you're being guided towards, or you feel guided to, you feel excitement towards it. It's exploring a new energy, a new chapter, a new territory, and it may require a new mindset. Okay. There could be some friction within yourself about it. You could be fighting. One part of yourself is like, yeah, another part of you is like, nah, I don't know if we should. But you have to have the confidence or the belief in yourself. Or if you can't have that within yourself, have it with divine source. spirit, your angels, whatever that spiritual ground is for you. Let's see, divine spirit. Blessings in disguise, trust, revelation, significance, and surprise. So I do get with the Fool and this little girl here, that inner child energy. I feel like spirit is telling you to go more so in the direction of what gives you passion or excitement. And if you haven't found what that is, it's like where you are, if you're not in that place where you feel a sense of passion or you feel excitement or you feel ambition towards, something positive in your life, then the next or that other path, that other decision could be seeking what is that for me. If there's no thing that other side of there's a passion or there's something that I feel led to, then if it's not that, then it could be like that other side. The choice of decision is finding what is it that gives me drive? Where are my passions? What is it that I feel called to? Seeking that out. And that could be the fear, because it's almost like, okay, well, I feel safer in the knowing of common, this is my daily routine, or I'm used to this is the lifestyle that I've been living, or that makes more sense. That's more tangible to me because I've been in that cycle. I've lived in this reality for a while, versus going into something new to find a passion, to find what that is. And it doesn't have to be anything outside of yourself. It's just finding joy within you again, finding what makes you feel alive again. It could be that. But to go in that direction is just kind of, it is scary for whatever reason. But yeah, I feel like spirit is encouraging you to do the latter. Like, I don't get, or to move into this new direction, because I don't believe that spirit is calling you to stay what is, been familiar to you. The Fool and the Two of Wands to me speaks about exploration and newness, opportunity, expansion. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. And there could be something else that will, kind of give you further clarity or confirmation, or something that gives you that security to allow yourself to be open to what's ahead for you, because there's this energy of the unknown. Yeah. All right. So I believe that was everyone. Let me see. I just want to make sure before I get out of here. Yeah. Okay. I think that concludes it. I'm going to put the timestamps up, you guys, so you can come back and watch your reading. And I will see you guys soon, hopefully. Next week, definitely Thursday. I don't work next Thursday, so definitely next Thursday, we will do our happy hour readings as we always do. So yeah, I will catch you guys then, and probably before that as well. So be on the lookout. I will catch you guys in the next week. Yo, so much love as always. Be blessed, be safe, enjoy your weekend. Peace.